Okay, let's jump right into my 5 golden rules, which you need to master, okay, to make it to a high level of doing making multi-millions of dollars in real estate and creating financial freedom for you and your family, okay? So, golden rule number 1 is what? OPM. Mastering OPM techniques. Getting good at using other people's money. Finding other people's money and using it. Well, the number 1 OPM is bank financing, and it's the cheapest financing. So you want to definitely maximize that and exhaust that first before you have to go to private financing. So I'm going to drop the M-bomb again, which is mortgage fraud, and tell you why you don't need to be a party to that. There's a wrong way to do bank no money down deals, and there's a, what did I say? There's a wrong way, yes, and there's a right way. Wrong way, right way. I'm going to show you the difference. They're very similar. It's just a minor difference between the right way and the wrong way. So I'm going to tell you the difference. So let's set the stage here because it's very common. What you need, regardless, for no money down deals to work. The number 1 key is you have to be able to find a property you can buy at a discount. A distressed seller that needs to get out now, got their back against the wall, or for whatever reason they've transferred. There's a litany of reasons people have to sell now. So you have to find that. So let's go with an example. Let's call the purchase price, or the appraised value, sorry, $300,000. The property is worth and appraised at $300,000. The seller has said they will sell you the property at $270,000, so 10% less than its current value. Okay. So that is a no money down deal for sure. You need a minimum of 5% discount in order to do a no money down deal because you can only bank finance basically up to 95%. And then that's only for owner occupancy, okay? So let's go with this scenario. So what you do is you write up the contract of purchase and sale at $300,000 purchase price, and then you need to get a credit back on closing for $30,000, okay? Because you only owe the seller $270,000. That's your agreed upon price. So the purchase price is $300,000. You put a $300,000 credit back in the contract of purchase and sale. So far, everything's fine. Now here's the difference between bad and good. Illegal and totally legal, full disclosure. The difference is most investors that I've seen, what they do is they write the credit back on a separate addendum. Okay, it's on a separate addendum. It just says the seller hereby is to credit back the sum of $30,000 on closing. That's it, basically. But it's on a separate addendum, and oops, it never makes it to the bank. Either they don't fax it to the bank or their mortgage broker doesn't fax it to the bank. And so if that's the case, both the mortgage broker and the investor are a party to bank fraud, and you can go to jail for that, and that's not good. You don't need to do that. Don't do that. What you do is write the same exact clause, but put it in the body of the contract. Put it in the body of the contract. I usually put it in with the subjects, and it all goes to the bank. It's full disclosure. The bank has the deal in black and white right in front of them to read the deal. They always choose to lend based on the value of the property, as long as you structure the deal this way. I've done it countless times. Never once has it not worked. So I'm going to go over my cashback deal that I did for $40,000 cash back in my pocket on closing. How sweet is that, right? And you can do the very same thing, especially today. Tons of distressed sellers out there that absolutely have to sell now, which means opportunity for cash back on closing deals. So this was a property on Lougheed Highway in Mission, British Columbia. It was listed and appraised at $155,000. This individual absolutely had to sell right away. I came in with a quick cash closing at $98,000. We wrote up the contract and purchase sale at $155,000. And then, so 155 minus 98 is a $57,000 cash back, right? So there was a $57,000 cash back on closing written right into the body of the contract. And then the bank financed me based on, so I think I got 90%, yeah, 90% LTV, loan to value financing from the bank based on a 155 appraised value, right? They're value lending. They're lending based on the appraised value, as long as you write the contract up right. So you do the math, that's just a little over $40,000 cash back on closing. Here's the check right here. There's the check right there. So there you have it. That's not only how to buy real estate with no money down, but also how to get a big fat check, cash back on closing in your jeans. How cool is that? And you can do that. The trick is finding the steeply discounted deals. The steeper the discount, the more motivated the seller, the more cash you can get back on closing. It's just a matter of the difference between the appraised value and the price that you're paying for the property. You can get part or a lot of your profits up front when you buy the property. And then if you play your cards right, you'll also have a property that's still positive cash flows, so you still have a long-term future game plan as well. Buy, hold, prosper. Collect rents, make positive cash flow, and then the tenants pay off the property down the road and you own the property free and clear. So it's the same plan that way as well. Sweet.